The Christopher Esber flats looked far too delicate to be useful in real life, but they became one of the strongest pieces in my closet. Some pieces look like they should be far too fragile to get any meaningful cost per wear out of them. I thought that would be the case with these flats. I bought them completely on instinct because I felt they were my style and would suit me. What surprised me is that the flats I thought I would only enjoy for a short period of time have become one of the key pieces I reach for over and over again. The crystal mesh embellishment is deceptively anti-fragile, but I didn't know that until I tested them in real life. I have worn them across different countries, cities, towns, pavements and surfaces, which immediately challenged the idea that they were too delicate for everyday use and wear. I'm still extremely surprised at how something so thin in profile, covered in crystal embellishment, could be so durable. I'm not sure what sorcery has been used to make them, but the quality in my experience has been impressive. I've loved them so much, and when I tried them on the first time, I ordered a second pair in the same color immediately because I wasn't sure if they would be included in subsequent collections. The good news is they have been included in subsequent collections and now come in lots of different variations. After I bought the first pair, I have since integrated some beautiful new colorways, which for me is a testament to how much value the first pair has added to the way that I style pieces and ultimately the way that I live. But all the colors have in common is how beautifully they catch the light. They have sparkle, but because they are flat and low profile, there is a casual component to them. They work in the day because they are flats, but they also work in the evening because the crystal detail gives them enough polish that I don't always have to wear heels in the evening. They go with far more in my closet than I expected and really are a great investment and a workhorse shoe. So the real anatomy is not just the flats, it's what the flats do to everything that they are styled with. Today I'm styling them with these diesel jeans in this dark blue wash, and I am very particular about the blue wash I like in jeans. The blue feels casual, and actually the tougher material of the denim really goes well with the delicate look and nature of the flats. The white shirt is oversized and adds to the casual nature and vibe of the look. And actually the lace detailing really complements the delicate feminine nature of the shoe without making the whole outfit feel too precious. The denim for me grounds the look, the shirt softens it, and the flats stop the blue jeans and white shirt from feeling too expected. I'm styling it with one of my favorite bags. It's the Dior Oblique Crossbody, but I'm actually wearing this as a clutch because I love a clutch bag and I love the feeling of having a handheld bag in my hand. And for me, it makes the outfit feel more intentional without making it feel too formal. I do think that the vintage-esque oblique fabric material for me is what really gives it that less formal feeling. The Dior bag sits naturally with the blue denim without making it feel too matchy-matchy. I think the combination of colors here really works for me. I typically try to avoid matchy-matchy looks, and I'm very much drawn to color relationship and colors that work in harmony together. So you can always have an idea of how you want a look to go in your head, but the truth really comes to light when you actually put the pieces on and see in reality how they all work together. So today the vibe is very much a casual, easy breezy look. The flats and the crystal embellishments add that unexpected, interesting drama that I think works really well in a casual look like this. The Dior bag actually isn't a clutch in reality. It is a crossbody bag, as I mentioned before, but I have taken off the crossbody strap and tucked it in the bag so that I can hold it as I would a clutch. And again, I think this really adds to that easy breezy, effortless look that I'm going for. I did consider wearing this look with the white Christopher Esber flats, but going back to my point about not loving matchy looks, I ended up changing it for my trusty black pair. And I have a secret to tell you, which is this is still the very first pair that I purchased. And actually, the other colorways have not been worn, which again is a testament to just how durable and incredible these flats are. I'm really getting my cost per wear out of these, and I can literally count on one hand how many crystals have actually come off these shoes, which is not very many. So to me, as I mentioned, the quality is incredible, and this definitely is the shoe that should not have worked, but has been working continuously in my closet, and I absolutely love them. I'm just doing some last minute checks to make sure that I'm happy with how the look is coming together. I'm also just mentally packing my bag to make sure that I have enough space to carry what I need. It's a really lovely sunny day in London, so it's always a win when you don't have to carry an umbrella. When it comes to water, which tends to be bulky, I will be buying that when I am out. So realistically, I have everything that I need, and the color of this bag complements the blue jeans and the white shirt so beautifully. This is my favorite pair of sunglasses from Louis Vuitton, or at least one of them. It just complements a cosmopolitan city look so perfectly, and I love the mirrored lens of these. They are stunning. A city asks more from a shoe than a mirror does, of course, and cities are often unpredictable in surface, uneven, with cracked pavements, steps, crowds to navigate. You're starting, you're stopping, you're weaving, you're walking quickly, you're walking slowly, and constantly navigating lots of obstacles. And that has made these flats so surprising, because they look like the kind of shoe that would quickly fall apart in a city like London, but that has absolutely not been the case at all. I'm not pretending that these shoes are suitable for every occasion. I live in London, and therefore I would not wear them if it's raining or cold. With that said, I would say they do go, with 3 out of the 4 key seasons, and are just a great versatile piece to have in your collection. Once I'm actually out in the world, what matters is whether the flats can keep up without me having to think about them all day. And I would say these flats absolutely pass the test and are comfortable enough to be worn all day. I expected the elasticated back of the shoe to be an issue before I wore them, meaning that I expected them to slip off or come off my feet, but in the 2 years that I've had the first pair, they have never once slipped off. I will say that if you are wearing them all day, after a while the back of the shoe does start to dig a little bit, but it's not uncomfortable to the point where you feel you want to take the shoe off. But I will say, important to try them for your own feet, because I appreciate that not all feet are the same. I also expected the crystals to have fallen off by now, and I can count on one hand how many crystals have actually fallen off these flats, which is incredible considering the different cities, terrains and surfaces that I have worn these flats on. The first pair are still in really, really good condition considering the low profile nature of the shoe, and again the crystal embellishments all over the shoe, and of course the mesh material. The flats add polish without turning a day look into occasion wear. The crystal embellishments provide that unexpected flair. At a certain point, they stopped being just shoes or flats I was testing and have become shoes that I trust. They may not be for everyone, and that's fine. Some shoes only make sense when they meet your personal needs, style choices, life, and eye. The shoe that should not have worked became one of the strongest pieces in my closet, not because it looked practical, but because it kept proving itself in real life.